Blessings, blessings, blessings. I just came to share a word and encouragement from the Lord. Amen. And so we just so grateful to be on here. Haven't did a video in a while, but we're so grateful. But I want to share this. So I want to talk about transition because not only is God dealing with me physically with transition, but he's dealing with me spiritually with transition. And so I want to share what he told me about transition. If you are in a season where you are in a transitioning season, now let me tell you something. Transitioning means a process. It doesn't mean that the transition happens overnight. It could be 6 months, it can be 3 months, however long the transition is needed and the process is needed for God to get you where he wants to get you. That's the time frame of the transition that you're going to have to go through or that you're going through. But I want to say this for an example. This is an example he gave me. Like if you're on a job and the business or the building or however it wants to go to the next level, it wants to transition and it wants to add more products. It wants to add more workers, employers. But at the same time, you got to understand is there's a transition. They can't just jump from, overnight building something and already is already built, but then transitioning to an upgrade. And so when God is upgrading you, even when it comes in your business. Now, let me go back to the business and make sure I get it right now. So even in the business or the job that you're working with, they say we're going to transition. So we're going to be doing some upgrades and we're going to add new bathrooms over here. We're going to put new employees over here. And so we're going to have to do an upgrade. And so even in that upgrade, it doesn't happen overnight. There's a transition process. You start the process. You start accepting and acknowledging that there is about to be a transition. And then you get your information and your instructions from the boss or the hiring manager or the managing team that's over you. That's in the job and the business. But in the spiritual realm, when God is transitioning you to a new mindset, when he's transitioning you to a new location, or he's transitioning you to a new business, or he's transitioning you for, something on a whole nother platform that you've never been before. When God is transitioning, you have to go to him for your instructions. You have to go to him and allow him to tell you the necessary steps to take to be able to transition properly when it comes to what he wants to do in your life. A lot of us, we're seeking man for the spiritual transition when we're supposed to be seeking God. So I want to remind you, if God is transitioning you spiritually, he's doing a new thing. He said, I'm doing a new thing, so I have to put you through a transition. Remember, consult God about the transition and embrace the transition. Don't fight the transition, because when you fight it, it's going to get rough. But when you embrace it, go to God for details, ask God for instructions, and take the necessary steps